here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, below, remember the name, Muhammad! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hamzat Chimaev!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round 1 with Bilal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and the opponent couldn't stop it. Sometimes
you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing. This man is such a great wrestler, he was able to secure that takedown.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Hamzat Chimaev. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Good work from the top here by Bilal Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. Takes his back. Muhammad's able to flatten him out, really pressing on him now. Opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Making all these shots count.
He's got to start throwing now.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Bilal Muhammad. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Lands with the ground and pound. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Chimaev. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
5 minutes in the books.
All right, take a seat, take a seat. Deep breath here. Okay, listen, I need you to stay off the ground this round, okay? If you lost that round, you spent way too much time.
All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you would.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
He passes to half.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Getting him out here.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Nicely done. Muhammad's back to the side control now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad.
He's got to be careful here.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Muhammad's back in full mount.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Muhammad's in half guard.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
30 seconds to go in the round.
He's got to be careful here.
10 seconds now to go in the round. Muhammad's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists. Land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough control, throw again, control. He did it perfect.
Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice block.
Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it.
Chimaev's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. And there you go again, half guard.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Muhammad. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. An elbow! Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Nice positional control here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Take your time, relax, breathe. Move and relax for me.
Another ground and pound strike lands.
In the half guard.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Making all these shots count.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
I need you to move, scramble.
Muhammad's got the full mount. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
You need to come back with your own hook. Let's go.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Oh, huge elbow. And that is how you end a fight. All right, so there's the final horn as they go the distance. Hard to see a clear winner here, but perhaps the offensive wrestler will get the nod from the judges.
Those takedowns are timely. They came at the right time, and I think that they are enough to get the victory. But a very, very close fight. Where he lacked in the stand-up, I feel he made it up with those takedowns.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner, by split decision, Bilal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Wow, so there he is, your winner by the narrowest of margins. Only 3 scorecards in the world matter. 2 of them thought he won.
I mean, you could tell that he wasn't sure he had got enough.